guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name's Amber. This channel is for makeup tutorials, unboxings. My 6-year-old's on here a lot with me doing fun little stuff. She likes a lot of my makeup. I've kind of created a monster. My boyfriend hates it, but I love that she's into makeup even though she's still super young, but I love her little creativity and the look she comes up with. It's adorable. Don't mind my face demon. It popped out of nowhere. But tonight I'm going to show you guys what I got from Ipsy, but I'm going to put it on my face. I unboxed my Ipsy yesterday, but now I'm just going to put it on my face. And I know some people unbox their Ipsy and then they put it on their face in the same video, but we're not going to do that. So I'm going to go over again what I got from Ipsy, but I'm going to put it on my face as I talk about it. So what we're going to start with is eyeshadow. And like I said, yesterday I got the Space Case eyeshadow in Messy Loch Nessie. It says you can put it on a wet brush or a dry brush. We're just going to do dry brush, blend it out. I'm not going to do a base color. I am going to put a little concealer on my lids though. This is the Tarte Shape Tape. I only use it for my lids because I got it from Ipsy and it happened to be the wrong shade, unfortunately. So I'm going to be looking over here because my mirror is set right here. So let's get to it. So this is just to have the color stay and pop out a little bit more. I never used to prime my eyelids until I saw a YouTuber do it and I was like, oh, well that might be a good idea. And I went through a bunch of primers. I went through an e.l.f. one that was like sparkly and I really didn't care for it. Then I found another e.l.f. one that it was alright. But then I got my shape tape, and it didn't match me like I said, so I heard about using concealer as primer, and I went ahead and did that, and this is such a full coverage primer. If I have veiny eyelids sometimes, and it covers them all up. So we're just going to take a Luxie 213 eye shading brush, and we're going to pack it on, and then I'm going to take a Luxie blending brush, and I'm going to blend it out so it doesn't look so harsh. I was going to do an eyeshadow look for St. Patrick's Day, but the two greens that I do have are this one and another one from the Alamar palette, and they're both shimmery. Unless I can find another look to do or think of another one with different colors. It doesn't always have to be green. So, I don't know. It looks really harsh right now. I'm going to take this 229 Taper Blending Brush by Luxie and blend out those harsh edges. It's blending out okay. Not as great as a lot of my shadows. It's actually just wiping away some of the product. But we'll work with it. I guess it was just to test it. So it looks like I'm just wiping it around on my eye. My brush is a little wet, so that may be the reason. So we're just going to go on and do the other eye. I still think I suck at eyeshadow, but practice makes perfect, right? But they did say you could use this on a wet or dry brush, so I'm not sure why it's so patchy. I've never used Space Case eyeshadows. I've never received one in my Ipsy before. Let me know if one of you guys have used them. Do they make palettes? Are they a whole cosmetic range? Do they make other things? Do you guys like Space Case? I'm not really feeling it. It's a pretty color. It was beautiful when I swatched it, but oops. It's very, very, very pigmented. And I'm not entirely sure why my crease is getting patchy, because they said you could use it with a wet or a dry brush. I don't know. They said you're supposed to wear green eyeshadows if you have green eyes, and I mean I kind of have green eyes. They're kind of hazel. We had this discussion between me and my boyfriend the other day when I was filling out a beauty profile for BoxyCharm, and he said they're more hazel than green, but honestly I think they change color, but I think that's what hazel is. So this is what the eyeshadow is looking like right now. It's a little bit patchy in my crease. I'm not sure why, but sometimes eyeshadows just don't cooperate. It's a pretty green, so maybe I'll give it another try, but for now we're going to move on to mascara. We're going to use the Man Eater by Tarte. I got this, obviously, in my Ipsy bag yesterday. I've heard some good things about this. I really haven't heard much, but it's got a wand that I've never used before. I'm usually used to fluffy wands, and it's got a really sparse, thin one, I guess. So we're going to see how that works out. So don't mind my mascara face. I didn't prime my lashes. Usually I prime my lashes with the Lorac Los Angeles Royalty Treatment Mascara Primer because I got it from BoxyCharm 2 months ago, and it's a duo, like it's the primer and the mascara, but the mascara wand broke off in the bottom. And most of you are probably like, well, why didn't you contact BoxyCharm? Well, I have so many mascaras already. It really wasn't honestly worth it. The primer's great though. The primer works beautifully with all mascaras. Yeah, I'm not liking this thin wand. I have really small stubby eyelashes as it is, so it's not doing much for me. Sorry, I can't multitask. But you can see, I mean, my bottom lashes look great, but maybe I'm doing it wrong. But it's mascara, I guess. If I needed to use it, I would, but it's alright. I mean, it's no It Cosmetics Superhero one or Better Than Sex Too Faced. I love those two mascaras. They're great. But it's alright. About 5 out of 10. So the next product is this Lottie London highlighter in the Good Girl. I have problems finding highlighters that match my skin tone because the ring light isn't lying. I really am this pale. So let's see how that goes. Sometimes I'll find them. The one Dollar Tree video I did, I found an LA Colors highlighter that I like a lot, and it looks similar to this one. This one's a little bit more pink than tan, but we'll see. I'm just going to use a 522 Taper Highlight Luxie brush. Just take a little bit of it. I have yet to find like a great highlighter that, because I mean I love highlighters, they're pretty, I love to sparkle, but you can kind of see it. It's subtle, but it's alright. If anything, it could go under the brow or even on the eyes as a shadow opposed to a highlighter, so I'll keep it around. The eyeshadow looks is getting worse and worse by the time every single time I look back at it. But anyway, moving on. The last thing I have is the Ciate Lip Luster in Kiss Me. I did have a 5th product, but it was a face mask, and I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to sit here for 10 minutes just watch me put a face mask on. So this I'm pretty interested in because it's a lip gloss, and almost every single lip gloss I've ever tried in my whole entire life has been sticky. So I hope that this isn't sticky. It actually promised to not be sticky, but I don't have high hopes. So let's try it on. It's just a very sheer, sparkly lip gloss. Doesn't have any color to it. Smells like cake, like all the lip glosses I've ever owned, honestly. it actually isn't sticky, but I can feel it like balling up on the inside of my lip, which isn't good. I don't like that feeling, but they kept to their promise. It's not sticky, so I still might hand it off to my daughter because it's sparkly and pink and I'm not in 6th grade anymore, so it would probably go to my daughter. But that's all that I have for you guys tonight, but thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, or follow me on Instagram. That link will be in the description below, and I hope you guys have a good night. Bye!